Hey guys, I'm gonna do a matchup guide, and for this matchup I'm gonna do my most hated matchup in the entire game, which is Falcon versus Sheik. And I'm gonna start with well, what I'm gonna go through is like the neutral game, the punish, edge guarding, and a couple defensive like situations, because you know how Sheik can be like down through game. Anyways, I will go through all of them piece by piece. So now I'm going to start with neutral, and I'm going to use Uncle Punch as a good showcase of, you know, finding Sheik. So starting off with neutral, how does Sheik typically play against Falcon? They really just abuse like a safe CC game, but most Sheiks, they like to CC a lot, and just like forward tilt, up tilts. Forward tilt has like the range, and most Falcons like to aerial a lot. And if you like do most like typical aerials like a knee or their Falcon, this forward tilt will probably just beat you straight up. Up tilt is like a move that it's pretty broken when they're like on top of you and they hit you. So you typically do not want to be in that spot. Although you can grab between both hits, it's like really tough. And if they're close to you, it's really hard to call out the up tilt. Like you can easily get hit by like a grab or something else. So it's really like a hard read. And besides that, what do Sheiks normally do? Yeah, they just kind of sit back. They like to crouch cancel. So when they crouch cancel, you have to use moves that beat Sheik, like stomp or grab, or you really gotta trick them. And a lot of ways is to like CC yourself, because Sheiks like to just spam like forward tilt a lot when you're space. You can actually CC them and punish them in time. I personally like to grab, but you can do there's a couple choices you got. So, you know, fighting a Sheik that likes to like play really defensive and tilt a lot, you do like the crouch cancel game as a counter, and that's extremely useful. Yet it's not enough to say that Falcon like wins neutral, because that's only like one move out of many that it'll work against. Like other moves, why? Because there's a lot of moves still that Sheik can do that'll it's just like a no-win spot for Falcon. Like Sheik does like a forwarder. That's a no-win spot for Falcon. Just forwarder spacing on you, like once that move comes out, you really can't fuck with it. Like, you can't CC punish it, really. You can't, So Sheik has a bunch of, like, these moves where it's just no-win spots. Forwarder. Up tilt's, like, almost unbeatable. I'll show you a spot where you can try to beat it. And you can grab between hits. Whoops. Alright, I'm sucking, but trust me, you can. There you go. So that's pretty tough, but if you lab it out and practice, then it's a viable counter to up tilt. Otherwise, most Sheiks will do this. When you're close and try to do like a scrap close range, they'll just straight up tilt like over and over. You can't do shit. You just can't do shit. I don't know why people think Falcon beats Sheik when there's a lot of spots in neutral where you just can't win. I've shown you guys this CC game from Falcon, and let's explore other ways for anti-crouch cancel, because, you know, Sheiks are just going to sit there and try to cheese you. A good gambit is to jump in as Falcon with stomp. Sheik's crouching. Let's assume that Sheik's crouching and trying to, like, if you do, like, weak moves, they will CC you and, like, probably just do a tilt and counter you. But Falcon, unlike most characters, has a move that counter CC, and that's stomp. Stomp is good. Stomp just beats CC like any percent. Although, if you stop him when you crouch, you might not get a true link because they get less stun, but they can't like straight counter you is the point. It's a good gambit to do. Once in a while, I like to do YOLO stomp. I don't spam it, but it's a good risk reward. Also, grabbing is really good too. Grabbing is really good. Like typically, Sheiks like to spam forward tilt, right? If you space it well. Or CC it. It's really, really good. And a lot of Sheiks like to just like crouch and wait. So if you put the pressure on like or tomahawk a bit, space around him, like trick him, then it's really good for making like a bait out for like a forward tilt. Like most Sheiks will want to let it rip. So grabbing's good, CC's good. Side B is an interesting choice because of the pullback, potential great punish. But if they CC it, it's quite a weak choice. So very risky if they are grounded and you're not doing like a punch game string. So yeah, neutral, it's really whack for Falcon, although the crouch cancel game and mix up game has made it better for Falcon. And Falcon does have like a really good punish game, which I'll get into next. But the neutral is pretty whack and like it's like pretty brain dead for Sheik. And I will swear by that. Like most Sheiks, if you outplay them though, like they won't change their strats. So it's yeah, you'll be surprised like when you start like CCing them or like you know, outplaying them. Like they just won't change it up, which is a good thing because you can mess up Sheik with combos. So next punish game, low percent. Let's talk about a couple things about Sheik that are really important. And what I find most people struggle with is like the low percent game on Sheik with Falcon. So typically, low percents. The DI down and away, it's a pretty difficult tech chase. So Sheik has a long tech roll like Falco. Basically, if you're not Fox, your tech roll is long, so you gotta really make sure you can get there in time. Usually like land on the feet, but what's tough about Sheik is that her tech roll back is like really tough to like react to. Like you gotta be like pretty on point with that. Like usually characters have a visual cue for tech chasing. Falcon. As far as I can tell, Sheik's is extremely subtle or non-existent. So this is something you really gotta practice, like just pure reaction. Tech away. Let's explore that. Yeah, it's a raw reaction test. It's something you gotta really work on. So that's assumption is down and away DI. If the DI in, you can get a couple chain grabs, hit with the nair. Most people want DI in like that. They'll do like a slight DI away or up, not like completely in. And that's where it's tough too, because it can be ambiguous between like, is he gonna land and be a tech chase spot, or can I like do like a nair or hit him? And that's the struggle, because it's like, is he gonna land? Notice how she can like escape. Good players will escape if they don't land. And then on top of that, you have to realize like the really tough tech chase game. So that's something you got a lot about as a Falcon main, as you like get a grab at low percents. Besides that, once you get past like the low percent stuff, this is when it's like you get an opening as Falcon. Like life's pretty good. Life's pretty good. Why? Because you like really easily up air chain them. This is like when the matchup's dope. Like it feels so good fucking up a Sheik, because usually how they play, really annoying to get an opening, but once you do, it's just like you can really mess them up once you get them like at above like 30. So up throw, up air, typically. Get a juicy tech chase. So it's like the cut, it's like the trade-off. She can like grab you a million times, but Falcon is can kill you in a few hits. It just depends how often do you outplay Sheik in neutral. And a lot of Falcons win more so lately. I blame the Sheiks for being bad players. It's just like they can't play neutral, and then you get those openings where you have big hits. But if you're fighting like elite Sheik, which at the moment doesn't seem to exist because Plop retired, like it's just really tough. It's just if they were good, like the neutral would be like pretty one-sided in my book. Next, I want to talk about edge guarding. Sheik's up B. Her first her up B has like 2 hits or 2 jumps. The first jump like sends you decent distance. Second before the second hit, there's like an explosion hitbox, and then the second jump. And the first jump can like sweet spot in itself. So typically when you're Falcon, you want to just grab ledge, and if you get invincibility for like that explosion, then even better. So Sheik's recovery is easy or hard to edge guard. It really depends based on like how much resources Sheik has. Like if she has to up B from really far away, she really can't do much. If she has her jump still, and she can go close, then it's much trickier. And you want to you gotta outplay her by hack stashing his Falcon, like grabbing the ledge at a weird timing. Some Sheiks say you jump here and you steal the ledge, they will do an air dodge like that. So if you're cognizant of that and you keep track of how the Sheik likes to recover, some Sheiks will never air dodge, some Sheiks like to favor it sometimes. You sledge hop knee and you get a free juicy hit, probably a kill. So yeah, and some Sheiks will as you grab ledge, they'll exploit the hitbox timing. Sometimes they'll go really low. Some stages on Yoshi's, they'll do something like this. They'll wall jump back air, and it's actually pretty tough to cover or avoid that and still edge guard because of the timing mix that Sheik can do. Her falling speed ain't that bad, so you really need to grab the ledge at a great timing, or even just go for the hit. Say you can grab ledge a lot, even when they're close. They'll feel pretty comfortable wasting a lot of time doing wall jumps. So that's when you go for the mix-up play and you go for an actual hit off stage as Falcon, maybe off stage knee, off stage back air, something like that. Alright, from the Falcon side, Sheik's recovering. It's really just about I just like to grab a ledge at a really good timing, way dash off fast fall. Notice how Falcon's flashing? That means he's invincible, so about a clean half second, give or take. And that's where Sheik can't hit you, or the up B hit won't hit you. And she's forced to basically go on stage. Or do a mix-up and try to trick you into letting go. Also, if you roll, even though Falcon's off the ledge, as he's still rolling, if Sheik went for the ledge here, then she's gonna fall and die. Also, edge guarding changes when you're above 100% because your roll is slower. Why does that matter? Because say Sheik goes on stage and you roll, you got more time to hit her. Say she up B's on top flat here. Force her to go on stage, you roll up air knee. If you're above 100, then the roll will take a lot longer. It's like a pro and con because if the Sheik tries to trick you and sweet spot the edge, then the roll has more frames of you getting up on stage. Well, most Sheiks do that. Usually Sheiks will see you're above 100 and well, if he's gonna roll, I'm not gonna go for the ledge unless I do a big mind game play. When you fight the elite Sheiks, it becomes a coin flip when they have all their resources, a close double jump. And Sheiks have a couple tricks too. You can apparently make your up B go a little shorter. Say they up B here, they'll make it look like they might go on the platform, but you can make the up B go a little shorter, so then they actually fall into the ledge or something. Yeah, most people say Sheik's recovery is not that good. If you fight the elite Sheiks, it's actually it could be really tricky, and it becomes a coin flip in my book. And it's a skill in itself, like your mix-ups. How often do you go off stage to hit Sheik, and all that. It's not the easiest thing in the world. You do look mad stupid when you fuck up, but you just gotta grind it out and fight the good Sheiks that mix it up well. So on defense, big part of the matchup is this situation. She gets the grab. Here is the Falcon problem. After you get down thrown, it's just so brain dead and easy for Sheik to follow up. Like anyone with like bad reflex can do this. So how do Falcons react as a solution? Since for like a long time they do no-techs. And you can't get jab reset, but the jab reset you can like SDA up like really hard to escape. So if you fight a Sheik that does that, just SDA up and escape, and you're 11 life. But there are Sheiks that do this instead. They duck in front of you, and no matter what they do, they can like follow you still. If they can dash back out of crouch. I'm not a dash back out of crouch type of guy, but... And get up attack normally should not hit me, but I like it at crouch there. So you fight someone like Cat the Face Roll Spark. Well, not Spark, more so like Cat the Face Roll, and a good number of Sheiks. Like they just want to like grab you infinite times, and that's when it sucks as Falcon. Like you have to go to the ledge. You gotta go to the ledge. And here is a scenario where it's really hard for Falcon to get back like consistently. Sheik's no Marth, but she's kind of close. Like she throws Falcon off stage. She can like really go out there and like gimp him, you know. So you can grab this as a Falcon, and they do this down throw play. Life just sucks. They like do consistently do the duck tech chase, but if they do not, then do the STA up, and you know, life ain't bad when you get grabbed on average. That's why I think the matchup's also pretty bad. If they consistently do that guaranteed tech chase, you're forced to go off stage. Like a grab could mean death, like pretty often at any percent. Yeah, another reason why I hate the matchup, and why I don't understand why Sheiks are crying about it and saying Falcon wins, because they probably just suck at the game and can't do basic easy shit. Yeah, besides that, nothing more to say. It's like a pretty decent mini guide. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to this Beast Coast channel, and I'll see you guys next time.